facing a storm of bullets. The man didn't panic at all. Just a manhole cover blocked the enemy's attack. Under such a frenzied attack, the enemy's bullets are quickly exhausted. Now it was finally the police's turn to attack. Gatlin assembled in the blink of an eye, aimed at the arrogant gangster in front of him. I saw David holding Gatlin in both hands, aimed at them. Everyone was too scared to speak. But just when they thought David was going to attack, unexpectedly, David let go of his hands. Then he pushed the barrel away. One hand overturned the trolley with the oxygen cylinder next to it, and he grabs a giant wrench. It smashed into the oxygen tank. The oxygen tank instantly turned into a missile and rushed towards the gang. But David was still confused. Bang bang twice again. The terrified gangster finally responded, desperately running towards the other end of the tunnel. But the next second, a car blown up by an oxygen tank is like navigating. Charge straight towards them as they escape. The sheriff was shocked by David's operation, but David knew it wasn't going to be that simple. Fortunately, he was ready. In the face of David's hanging presence, everybody was freaking out. But the Black Boss doesn't believe in evil, with more men ready to return for revenge. Watching the other party come towards him aggressively, David didn't panic at all. He pulled out a 10 bill. Let the Black Boss clean this place up. The arrogant attitude makes the Black Boss instantly take over. Grab David's clothes. I am going to give him some color to see. The next second, and he just sat there until I could see the 3 wounds on David's body. He just reacted. He provoked a terrifying existence. Frightened, he hurried back. He left here with his men without looking back, and their feud with David. It starts a dozen years ago. David was an upright police officer, just took office. I caught the richest man in the area who committed evil, although the other party was sent to prison. But the richest man goes through a series of operations. He was released a few days later. The experience was seen by him as a humiliation, ready to get his son Jason to avenge him. Unexpectedly, the next second, he was angry and died on the spot. Jason believes that David killed his father, so he led his men to capture David's villagers, threatening David with their lives for the safety of the villagers. David had to take it easy, and so he was sent to prison. Fortunately, the upright warden took good care of him, trying to get David out early. They even took him in when he was homeless. But not long, the warden was killed in a traffic accident. To repay the warden's kindness, David took on the responsibility of raising his daughter Jenny. In order for Jenny to protect herself, he trained Jenny from an early age. The two lived in peace for 10 years. Unexpectedly, traces of the two were found, so that night, killers were dispatched to take care of them. But these people are no match for David at all. David only uses a bottle opener, destroy them in an instant. However, the two have just retreated to the warehouse, just blocked by another group of killers. With Jason's order, the assassin went into action immediately. The warehouse was instantly shrouded in smoke. Under the chaos, Jenny was unfortunately caught by the other party. For the safety of my adopted daughter, David had to give up. Then he was pressed to the ground and rubbed frantically by the other party. And Jenny, who was eager to save her father, was also knocked to the ground by the killer. The killer was about to pull the trigger on David. Jenny's little universe exploded, put on steel gloves and start fighting back. Under David's years of training, the killer in front of her is no match for her at all. It's time for father and daughter to fight back. Catching Jason's men is a beating. With the cooperation of the two, quickly took care of all of Jason's men. However, the vengeful Jason is not going to give up. Started a crazy attack on David. He is severely exhausted. Soon he was kicked out by Jason. Seeing Jason aim his target at Jenny, angry David couldn't help it anymore. Just jump into the plane. Jason was solved in an instant with a bottle opener. A crisis has finally been resolved, and Jenny also relies on her excellent performance. Became a police officer. From then on, he lived a normal life with David. The video ends here. Hope you like and follow. We will bring you more exciting content in the future.